Today I'm doing my vision board. Because I live alone, I can do my vision boards right in my living room. And I try to make them as aesthetically or visually pleasing to go in, to blend into my decor so that it's not so obtrusive that it causes problems. So here is what I'm working on today. This board here is going to be my goal board, or my daily habit board, I should say. If you look over here, this board is something I look at every day. This is my board for encouraging me to eat right, to exercise, to drink water, and ultimately where I want to be goal-wise. I hope you can see that okay. And so I have one of these in my bedroom, in my bathroom, in my kitchen, and here as I come and go out of my doors. But today we're going to focus on this board, and I am going to show you my habit board and the habits that I will be establishing every single day. Now, one of the first habits that I am going to be working on is going to be my habit of meditation. I'm working on meditating, deep breathing for 10 minutes a day and just clearing my mind and focusing. And I want to do this in the morning so that I'm focusing on what I plan to accomplish for the day. So the first thing I'm going to write here is daily meditation. Then the next thing that I want to accomplish is I want to make sure that I write in my journal every day. So my writing, my journaling, my blog, I want to make sure that I put up an article every day, or at least do a research on a blog that I'm going to put up. So we're going to write down here writing. Then I have my spiritual things that I want to do. I do a lot of Bible study. I'm preparing for my ministry. So I want to make sure I get those down and that I apply myself every day to daily Bible reading, daily study. The next thing I want to make sure that I have everything together, preparation done for my vlogs. I vlog every Monday and Thursday, so I want to make sure that the next week's vlogs are up, or even 2 weeks. I like to schedule my vlogs ahead of time, so I want to make sure I have all the materials, if there's any props or anything that I need. So I'm going to be putting down vlogging as my I've got my meditation, writing, spiritual, vlogging, downsizing, exercising. Meal planning is my next thing. I have my list here. I'm just trying to see it because I'm not wearing my glasses, because I pack everything that I've prepared the day before. So for now, these are the things daily that I want to work on. The next phase of this vision board will be what happens each day. So I'm going to give you an example here of today. Once I accomplish something each day on here, what I will place down. So I'm going to use the bigger right now of these post-it notes, because I have smaller ones that'll be for this, because I'm only going to place under each of these the dates that I accomplished that. So part of my morning writing routine will be putting the dates on each of these things that I accomplished the previous day. So if I did my meditation, then I will put down that 6/18 this got done. So each day, under each one, will be the date that I accomplished it. And so each week there'll be like 7 of these. Under each one of these, the dates. Then I will write down in my calendar each week. I will check off, because I have a calendar in my Evernote that I made in Word that will display all of these, and they'll have little squares for me to check off. So every day that I check these off, and eventually what I want to happen is that these become habits. And this here, that the downsizing and the paperwork will be different type of habits. There'll be habits to push me to be regular in when things change in my life, to just go ahead and add it to the calendar, to the schedule, that these are going to be daily habits so that I don't procrastinate on things that I need to get done. So the dates will be down each one of these, and every week at the end of the week I'll take off the dates, put them in that calendar, that handwritten calendar in my book, so that that will be part of my whole motivation and accomplishments to see what I did. And then I'll start the dates for the next week on down. On the dates that don't get done, that something doesn't get done, I will then have to write why it didn't get done, so that I can assess and figure out what parts of me, whether or not it was a bad emotional day, whether it was something that got in my way of my schedule where someone needed me to do something else. So once I can find out the things that interrupt that schedule, then I can figure out the important things I need to do to get back on them right away, so that I don't have days and weeks of gaps of these things that need to get done. Because as these things get done, then they will create successful habits. They will create results that will then make me look back or see that, oh my gosh, I'm organized. Oh my goodness, look at all the weight I lost. Look how strong my body is. Look how positive I am. Look how grateful I am, because I've written in my gratitude journal and I've got so much that I'm happy about for those days when you got to push a little harder because you're not so happy. So this is what I am working on throughout the next 2 months. And the way it's supposed to work is in 21 days, which is generally 3 weeks. What they say creates, if you do these habits, then if you do them consistently for 3 weeks, then you have created a habit of that you can continue to do for the rest of your life. Some will take longer than others, but most of them will become part of you in 21 days.